Hi guys. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people know me as Riddle with a C. Other people know me as Crystal. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I am going to be reading from the Everyday Witches Tarot and the Nightmare Before Christmas with a spread that I found in the Nightmare Before Christmas book that's kind of new to me, but it seems to be very informative. Something out of my comfort zone, you know? I don't read reversals because I believe that there is a message in both the positive and the negative, and that the reversal is more of the energy. I mean, if the energy of the card feels like there's a message in the fact that it's reversed, then I would definitely go with that. Before we get started, I'm going to ring some bells to clear the air. It gives some angels their wings, because every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. Alright, universe. I'm going to start out with the Everyday Witches deck. No? Start out with Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. Alright, universe, what does Capricorn need to know today? The first card in relay is what message the universe thinks you need to let go of. Either a person, place, idea. Some sort of ancestral patterns. What does the universe say you need to let go of today, Capricorn? Well, the Nine of Swords wants to pop out, which is the Nine of Needles in the deck. Let's see. Alright, universe, what does Capricorn need to let go of? The Emperor, huh? What about the Emperor? I believe that the Emperor is either is this a person or is this an attitude? Is this a person or is this an attitude, universe? This is a person. With the Emperor, the King of Candles, the Knight of Candles, this is a very, very domineering person. Maybe this is the person within. Maybe this is letting go of being the rock for everyone all the time. because the Knight of Wands is definitely in your philosophies and your actions. And Capricorns are very, very goal-oriented, mountain climbing, persistent. What does Capricorn This is the reason why it needs to end. Why else does this need to end? This Emperor, King of Candles, Knight of Candles, this very, very passionate controller. Not to say that it's necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying that that's bad. But it can be. How hard are you on yourself? Or did you have someone very hard on you growing up? Like, very hard on you? The reason for this ending, universe. Let's see. Three of presents, so 3 of coins. Over the 6 of cups. About working as a group. That's over the top of the 6 of cups. Not being so rigid in your thinking will make it easier to work with people, to do random acts of kindness, to not be so judgmental of people's, that's a death of that. The death card always represents to me not to do things that you would regret, or not to not do things that you would regret. They do mean endings, but Capricorn. Have you been practicing kindness? If not, you might want to try it. Maybe be nice to yourself. Like having such high Emperor, King of Candles, Knight of Candles, like energy on yourself so much. Eight of Pentacles. Are your work and your passions the same thing? If they're not, then are you doing your best anyways? Can you find ways to make your effort be its own reward? What do you work at that makes you happy or proud or both? Is there a challenge in your work? Something that will help you develop skills that will slow you later? If you feel as though you are not being appreciated for your efforts, is there a way to step up your game a notch? And don't forget to be proud of yourself, no matter what others think. Yeah, this is being too hard on yourself, or someone being too hard on you, and putting a stop to it. Putting a stop to being overworked and underpaid. Or putting a stop to the mentality of being overworked and underpaid. I mean, where you choose to be is your choice, right? Who you choose to work for is your choice. The attitude in which you do your work is your choice. I find myself being happy doing dishes, staring out the window. At least I have dishes to wash, right? That means that I ate something. That means my family ate something. There seems to be a real stronghold over the mind of yourself. Like you're way harder on yourself than... It's like a mix of being way hard on yourself and then the reflection being brought back to you on other people. Of course, the other people are going to be way hard on you if you're way hard on yourself. What does Capricorn stand to gain by letting go of all the demands, internally and externally? There's a lot of demands. I don't know if you're demanding things for yourself, like if that's an internal thing, or it's probably both, because what happens inside happens outside. What do you gain out of this fresh new releasing of demands? Internally, I think that focusing internally will change the world externally. The Seven of Cups. What else does Capricorn gain? What else does Capricorn gain, universe? Strength and Ten of Wands. What else does Capricorn gain, universe? What else does Capricorn gain? So we've got the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Sometimes I like to read from the book because I think that the author that wrote it, there's like specific messages in their wording that resonate more than I mean, what do you gain from not being like what couldn't you gain from not being so hard on yourself, right? That no matter which way you look at it, being less rigid can help in all sorts of possible areas. That you're getting really close to being able to not be so down on yourself, to be able to pick yourself up and not wallow in regret. And it's all right in front of you, like the answers are all right there. But you don't see how your mindset is affecting you. Don't forget to live in the present while you are working towards your future. While in the process of mend the wounds that you can heal inside yourself. And letting go of the fact that you just couldn't fix something. There's some situations that no matter how hard you try, you can't make a person be what you need them to be for you. You can only be what you need for you. It's letting go of beating yourself up for not being able to make it right. And however that resonates, I feel that really strongly. Like you are internally beating yourself up for something that you couldn't make right. Even though you tried your hardest, you have the strength to move past needles. The Knight of Swords can be two-faced. It's like a Gemini card. If you are constantly telling somebody, after all I did for you, then why did you do it? That's that two-faced card. That's knowing how to move in the right direction without being in that energy. That's giving what you actually have to give, not giving more than what you have to give. And not beating yourself up for things that are out of your control. You stand a lot by giving only what you can afford to give. And learning how to make those choices inside yourself. See? The 10 of Wands. That is like a deep personal knowing of what you've done, what they've done. And how to move forward. What is on the other side of this letting go of the Emperor, rigid, in control, beating up of self-energy, universe, for Capricorn? A lot of times it's our sign's challenges, like Capricorns are really persistent. That's one of their strengths, but it can also be your weakness. What does Capricorn gain from... Where's on the other side of this? Ace of Potions. Ace of Cups. That's opening your heart up. Being playful. New energy of playfulness. The Nine of Pentacles. No, Six of Pentacles. Six of Presents in this deck. That's an inner celebration. That's inner richness. An inner richness that comes from the heart, from your own personal decisions in life, from the things that only you know that you've accomplished. It's a celebration of you that doesn't need a celebration, but is most definitely celebrated. What else does the Capricorn collective need to know, universe? Eight of Candles. The Hierophant. I think you guys need to know that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. Let me say that again. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. We're all only human, man. Just can't stay there. Nine of Pentacles. To me, richness has nothing to do with material gain, even though it's a material card, but material doesn't necessarily mean money. Material is something that nobody, like, it's tangible, that you can hold it, keep it. That's working towards something you can keep. Towards the Queen of Hearts. That you can keep on an emotional level. That's true richness. By leaving behind all the hurt of the past, leaving behind all of the hurt of the self, forgiving yourself for whatever you couldn't make right. And knowing that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. I know how Capricorns be, man. Y'all are rocks. Be easy on yourself and open your heart to the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Definitely holding on to something tangible. The Wheel of Fortune, the bottom of the deck. That is you getting an upper hand on your own emotional self. What do we have from the Rebel deck for the Capricorns, universe? What does the sassy Rebel deck have to say? You gotta remember, love is unconditional. The who, the what, the where, the when, the why are all conditions of something that just is. And sometimes we love others way more than we love ourselves. That's why we get so disappointed. They broke your heart? Fuck them. Right? Right. If your chain is unyankable, they can't yank your chain. That's what self-love is all about, man. It's not about the watch you wear, the rings you bling. It says face reality or live in fucking La La Land. I really think that you guys are just really hard on yourself. There's something that you have not forgiven yourself from the past that you couldn't make right. Well, maybe you weren't supposed to make it right. That was part of the lessons, because every lesson ultimately equals a blessing. And if you're being hard on yourself, then of course the universe is going to present you with people that are hard on you, man. People that you can never get right for, no matter how hard you try, because you're not right within yourself no matter how hard you try. How can you expect people to love you unconditionally if you don't love yourself unconditionally, G? I love you guys. Don't forget to spread unconditional love on the ley lines of the planet. Be happy. Dance in the rain, man. Money comes and goes, and your time you never get back. Make sure you do something for you today. Go hug a tree. Hug yourself. You are talented and amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. You know? On that note, I'm out. Like I said, I'm your host, Nacho Mama. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to hit me up.